On October 13th, 1972, a chartered plane carrying a Uruguayan rugby team lifted into a gathering storm, one it would never escape. Uruguayan Air Force Flight 571 vanished into the clouds, only to collide moments later with the towering Andean peak. Metal shrieked against stone, wings ripped away like paper, and bodies were hurled into the merciless snow. The fuselage, torn, broken, terrified, slid half a mile down an icy slope before finally coming to a dead, echoing stop. Then came silence, a silence too massive for the living to understand. 12 passengers died instantly. Those who opened their eyes again found themselves trapped inside a white graveyard 12,000 feet above sea level. There was no food, no heat, no help coming. The nights plunged to minus 30 degrees Celsius, each gust of wind slicing skin open, each sunrise blinding them against endless, indifferent ice. The Andes do not offer mercy. They only wait for you to surrender. The survivors melted snow for water. They burned seat cushions to fight off the killing cold. They prayed, they hoped, they begged the world to find them. But on the 10th day, a crackling voice on a battered radio delivered the truth that shattered their last illusions. The search had been called off. The world believed they were already dead. What followed was the darkest chapter of their survival, one that pushed them beyond the edge of human morality. With no animals, no plants, no supplies, and starvation tightening its grip. They faced an impossible choice: die slowly or consume the bodies of the friends they had lost. It was a decision no human should ever have to make, yet it was the only reason any of them lived long enough to see the next sunrise. Survival, they learned, begins where morality ends. For 72 days they fought hunger, frostbite, avalanches, despair, and the slow erosion of sanity. But two men, Nando Parado and Roberto Canessa, refused to accept that the mountain would be their grave. They rose, stepped out of the wreckage, and walked into the Andes armed with nothing but sheer will. 10 days, blizzards, death zones, no map, no equipment, only a determination stronger than the mountains themselves. And then, against all odds, they found a Chilean shepherd. Help came rushing up the slopes, and on December 23, after 72 days in the coldest hell on Earth, 16 survivors were rescued. The wreck of Flight 571 still lies frozen in the Andes, a silent monument to a night when humanity stared into the mouth of death and walked out alive. Because sometimes survival isn't about strength. It's about choosing to live when the world has already chosen you to die.